Hello, everyone. Welcome back to your daily coffee vibes for December 18th, Friday, December 18th. This will be a reading for all signs, so I'll just give you guys a minute to pop in. Hello, hello. Take a look and see what the love energies are for Friday, December 18th. As I shuffle the cards, bring in that good energy. Okay. Hey, Firefly. Oh, that's fine. No worries. We do what we can do here. Okay, so this is going to be a collective reading for whomever needs it. And then towards the end there, after the reading, if anyone wishes to get a personal reading, $10 for one card, 20 for three, which is a little more in depth with your question. And then we'll do, I'll pull a card for each sign, and then we'll have timestamps. Oh, that's fine. No worries. Okay, I just kind of popped up the, not many people I'm sure are getting their notifications, so thanks for being here. And Merry Christmas. All right, so I'm going to get started with the reading. Okay. All right, what are the messages for all signs for Friday, December 18th? Messages for all signs for December 18th. What do they need to know? What they should know? Hi, markers. Don't feed the hate. Huh. Okay. What hate? All right. First card we pull from the deck. Oh, we have the King of Cups here. So this is a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy who could be significant for someone tomorrow. This could be you, your energy, or this is a connection with someone that you have. This is a king who is feeling things very deeply, but is really not saying anything. Oh, okay, Abby. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I say Friday? Please forgive me. What is going on with my brain? This is for Wednesday. I don't know why I said Friday. I'm sorry. This is for Friday, December 18th. I'm sorry, Wednesday, December 18th. Good God. Okay, Wednesday, December 18th. All right. Anyway, there's a water sign energy here. It could be somebody older. Usually the King of Cups is very wise and mature. Could be younger, but very mature emotionally, or, has that kind of energy. But this person, whether it's you or this person, really holding back, being very withdrawn, at least is not saying anything or not really sharing anything, watching. Has that poker face, but usually the King of Cups is someone who is, if it's a father, is a very good father, emotionally supportive, in the upright, but it just feels things very, very deeply, but is not a person of action usually. This is the King of Cups can be a bit more passive, and more passive with emotions. So sometimes the King of Cups can be seen as like the emotionally unavailable person, whether it's male or female. All right, I was shuffling and two cards just flipped out, so this might be something that we have to take a look at here. You know, I feel like there is some type of love offer or proposal I'm seeing coming here from this King of Cups. Okay. But the Seven of Swords is here, so there could be an energy of deceit behind this. Now, for some of you, this could be a King of Cups apologizing or making some kind of a love offer, um, which could have an element of deceit, but also could be somebody who's trying to steal your heart. Okay? So I really do feel that this is somebody, they're trying to steal your heart. They're trying to get away with this. But the deceit comes in the form of stealing the heart, you know. You've got somebody here who truly cares for you, whomever you are. They don't often, like I said, this is not someone who is of action. Like I said, their emotions, they're very passive, but I do see a coming forward or some type of message about connecting here. Um, the Knight of Cups on his horse is, he prances. This can be the charming lover as well, but there's an energy here of making an offer to maybe sneak away. Okay, so let's pull a couple of more cards and see what the energy is going on here. This story plays out. Okay, yeah, there's some kind of an offer. There might be like a gift. Could be, as I've been saying in some of my readings, like a Christmas gift of some sort or some type of an offer coming through. Um, it's huge, though. It's huge. There's a potential for maybe it's a business offer as well, connected to an emotional thing. Like I said, like this King of Cups is not the type who's mushy and gushy, but there is some emotion that's going to come forward. And there might be something tied to the Knight of Cups, either an apology for being withdrawn or hiding or being secretive or maybe lying or stealing something, right? This is like a bona fide, it's like repentance. It's a bona fide offer. It's like like the universe is conspiring in this person's heart to really make a gesture towards you for something that perhaps they were trying to get away with or something they were doing in the past. Um, yeah, I look at this card and I feel like it's like repentance. It's like because it's a pentacle, so there's like an I'm sorry, showing a good faith effort towards you for something connected here to this Seven of Swords. Maybe paying back money that's owed or offering something in exchange or make like giving proof. It's not just offering their heart or a proposal of some sort. It's also like giving proof that showing effort, showing something to try to win your heart. Okay. So I don't know what your situation is, who you're dealing with. Let me just pull clarifying card for the King of Cups and just try to see what the energy is for this King of Cups. Yeah, look at that. The Eight of Swords. So um, this King of Cups is feeling trapped or feeling suffering from low self-esteem or insecurity in some way. Um, this King of Cups, I'm hearing somebody put someone in the doghouse. You know, because he's feeling like, either feeling victimized or having issues like depression. He's on the verge of anxiety, and the only way I feel like he can, the antidote to his suffering before it gets to that stage is for him to try to fix a situation, a relationship. Now, when I say the King of Cups, so I know not all of you could be dealing with a water sign. Whomever this person is, the description of them is they're displaying that King of Cups energy, where just very passive and emotionally withdrawn. They're not saying anything because they're in a place of needing rescue, or they're maybe embarrassed to say that they miss you or they need you. But you should know that the Eight of Swords, she's not really, the Eight of Swords is not really trapped, so to speak. I mean, these swords are not surrounding her 100%. She's only got cloth around her. It's not chains, so she can break out of this. And I feel like the King of Cups has been contemplating this situation and really feeling like he wants to break out of this. And the only way he knows to do that is to come forward. And I feel like it's truly to, in some way, that Knight of Cups is feels more like, please take my cup. I'm sorry. There's forgiveness needing to be had here, and I feel like the King of Cups wants your forgiveness. All right, let's pull a card for the Ace of Pentacles. Yep, victory. And this is what they see. This King of Cups feels like, if I just apologize and really make a good faith effort towards fixing something or healing a situation where I may have been deceitful or lying, this will bring victory to me. I will still be able to ride on my horse. That Knight of Cups horse here, where he's just trotting along, alone and making an offer, turns into a celebratory situation where he's on his horse and he's happy and he feels victorious. And so maybe this person is going to make like some kind of an offer to you, and you might forgive and accept and take what they, maybe there's an element here of giving someone another chance. You might wind up taking somebody back if this is an ex, or even if it's just somebody that you've been connected to in any way, family member or friend, or just someone you've been casually seeing or dating for a short amount of time. Whatever your situation is, there's definitely an element here of, I'm sorry, let's try to fix this or make it work. Yeah, because the reason for the offer and the reason for the deceit or the lies or the things that they were trying to get away with have a lot to do with their own insecurities. They always say, like, people who lie, who are not above board, they usually do these things because of low self-esteem, and there's some mental issue or of some sort, or that can turn into an emotional issue. Whether you choose to forgive this person is up to you. But let's take a look at the bottom row here and see what your advice is, or what you may be wanting to do with this situation. Okay, let's take a look. All right. The Knight of Pentacles. I think you're going to probably tell this person that you forgive them, but you need them to make a bona fide offer. You need them to repent with something that they can verify, or that's tangible, that, that says you're really giving proof of your mistakes and your willingness to fix something. And that might be why they see it and they hear you saying that, and they don't just bring you this little pentacle. They go and offer more than what you ask for. Okay, so let's clarify. the Knight of Pentacles. Actually, let's pull two more cards and then we'll clarify a little bit more. All right. For your position. Oh, yeah. I see you definitely being forgiven. This person you're going to see is going to come begging. They're going to be begging for your forgiveness, or begging to fix the situation, or begging to have it work out. Um, and you will be in this position where you're on higher ground with them. Um, and you probably will reciprocate and still maintain your position, because I'm hearing that, yes, you apologized, but I need to see something, not just words. I need to see action or proof. And you might give them a little bit of a time frame until you come to a decision with the scales there that things are balanced out. You want justice and you want them to do the right thing, and so you might give them another chance. Is how I'm feeling. I was feeling that at first. Let me pull one more card and see. Okay, yeah, whoever is listening to this reading, I'm really feeling, and so with the Magician energy, there is Virgo and Gemini. So if that resonates for you, great. If not, there is an energy here. You're trying to manifest something, or some type of journey in your life at this time. You know, you're putting all your cards on the table at this point, and you're like, I am here and I am, if this isn't going to work with us, then I'm good, because my life is, I'm blessed. And, there's a seat for every butt. So you're not really all that worried. I think you're just in this place now. Well, the things you're saying, I see you saying to whomever did you wrong in the past, you've got to work through things, and I'm not going to take less than I deserve. And if you're not willing to put in the effort, well, I'm in this Magician energy. I can manifest love again if I want to. I can manifest, my thoughts to be staying very positive. I can manifest my actions to do what I need to, that needs to be done, and I can manifest my career and things that are real in my life. So you're really in this great place, okay? And I think that your person really admires you, or they truly look up to you because of your strength and your ability to be reasonable and understanding. Um, and I think that they realize that they can't get away with things with you despite their insecurities or their issues. So to clarify the Knight of Pentacles, you have the Chariot. So this is an energy of movement and travel and, setting the course and going forward, right? And so your conversation with your person, if they kind of come back around, or, try to make this little offer of some sort or proposal of some sort, your conversation, obviously, as I said, is going to be, well, I appreciate your cup and how you're feeling and things like that, but I also need some backup. I also need some proof about this, that it's not, that you're not just giving me lip service, that your intentions are truly, and I see them really going above and beyond. But I also feel like you may say to them, listen, we need to have forward progress and forward movement, because the Chariot, he doesn't just get in his chariot and sit there all day long. The Chariot is goes. So there might be a question here about, a conversation about, well, we're going to have to see each other, or maybe there's conversation about moving to be closer if you're at a distance, or moving in together, just an overall energy of progressing the connection. Okay, now let's clarify one more for this section here. Well, the Six of Pentacles. Well, let's take a look at what the Six of Pentacles is also trying to say. Okay, yeah. Yeah, gosh. This is really stressing you out because this is the bottom row here is you. Um, it's going to take a lot for you to give this person another chance. There's been great anxiety connected to this person. You've been, maybe some of you have been having trouble sleeping at night and struggling with, maybe there's been dreams, um, feeling hopeless, like your thoughts. You really have been teetering on whether or not to let this person come back into your life, or to give them another chance. You've been thinking about it, um, and it's taking a lot for you to allow that to happen again. It's keeping you up at night. This is not a decision that you're taking lightly with them coming forward, even if it's a proposal for marriage, or really getting into a committed relationship, or something like a very serious thing. Um, this is a decision for you to give them another chance is weighing very heavily on you. I do feel like you want to, and I do feel like there is a possibility you might give them, you're not just, I don't see you taking this person back with arms wide open. I feel like you might just have like one arm open, the other arm closed, because you're not sure. There's an element here of like, I'm going to need to see something different from you, because what you were doing in the past was not healthy for us. And please know that these energies can be reversed, right? So this definitely has an element of healing, and it doesn't have to just be for Wednesday. It just could be the energies playing out whenever it resonates or whenever you're listening to it. But I really feel like whatever's coming forward, there's it's weighing heavily on your mind. And I feel too that this person, they really do love you, and they do care very much, but they have their own struggles within that they're just having trouble reconciling with themselves. But they don't want you to think that they are going to be this way with you going forward. They really want to try to win your heart, perhaps again, or just for the first time. So let's clarify the Magician, the position of you and where you are and what else is going on. Yep, look at you. Ten of Pentacles. You're in a really good place right now in your life. You're thinking about things, because you want to manifest this Ten of Pentacles energy. You want to manifest security and stability, right? That good, strong family roots. You want to build. Some of you are working on your careers and really trying to manifest that in your life. I'm feeling like real estate for some of you, maybe thinking about moving or buying a new home. You have a lot of stuff going on. At least, definitely in the month of December. This can also, for me, it feels very much like Christmas, having family together, exchanging gifts, good, fortunate times. So, but it's also a card about having a stable marriage and a stable relationship. And this is where you are now. This is what you want and what you're looking forward to in your life. And some of you have just been up and down and back and forth with certain people or situations in your past, and But I do feel like you have someone here that just doesn't share their emotions, doesn't really know how because they're fearful of rejection. But I feel them coming forward. Even though, again, this reading is for December 18th, this is sometime towards the end of December, like within this next couple of weeks. There's a major shift happening here, and I see you really wanting to have a boundary placed with this person, but I'm hearing that they're sorry. You know, they're sorry, and they want to make something right. And I see them doing it by really making a grand gesture towards you. You know, you just got to tell them what you want. Okay. And so this period right now, and we have the Hermit, so that's Virgo energy. We also have Cancer energy here. This is a period right now you really need to reflect and really organize your thoughts, just in case this person comes back into your life. I mean, obviously, this won't resonate for every single person, but if this person comes back into your life, you want to make sure that you are speaking wisely to them. No, try not to be in this emotional, well, you did this and I felt hurt. You know, you got to be clear with this person and state exactly what you expect from them and what you want in your life. And you have to take a little time to reflect, really sit down, maybe make a list of what you're looking for in a relationship, you know, like that's workable, like a working partnership, not just how you feel. You know, I mean, your emotions are valid, of course, but try to take the emotions out of it for the time being and just ask yourself, reflect on what's really going to work for me. Because, you know, we can love people till we're blue in the face, but if they're not willing to work with us in a partnership or a marriage, then you kind of might have to love them from a distance, right? Um, and, but at the same time, you got to be specific and clear with this person. Um, if they return or, you know, whatever might happen, I feel like they're going to make a return or some kind of offer. Um, so I want to see if I want to pull, I don't want to pull an outcome card here um, to see how this ends up. I want you to take a look at this reading and you know, when this person returns to you and they repent and they want to fix things, you got to be clear. And I want you to like work on that. Like I'm giving you homework. I don't want to pull an outcome. All right. Because this is all going to be based on how you do that, how you handle this situation. All right. So that was your reading for Wednesday, December 18th. And if it resonates, great. I wish you all the best. If you want to stay for the paid personal readings, you can get a reading from me. Great. If not, you can click off the video, but please make sure you hit the like button before you leave. I would greatly appreciate that. Okay. Hello, everyone. Hello, hello. Um, Kelly, can you repost your PayPal? I've got to go pick up my grandson. Yes. Um, let me just, give me a second. And I have to pull up my PayPal to see, did anyone make a payment? If so, let me know here in the chat. All right. So this is for 3 cards. And if you just would like to have 1 card, it's $10. Hey, Michelle, how are you? Could you have a look at what my first meeting with the Aquarius would be like? Drinks or dinner? Will it be friendly or romantic? What will he think afterwards? Okay. 1 sec, Michelle. Let me just pull up my PayPal here and just verify if there were any other payments. Okay, and all right, so we have Shamika, and I have Michelle and Elizabeth. So thank you. Okay. So Shamika did 20, so 3 cards. Michelle gets 3 cards, and Elizabeth wants 1 card. Okay. All right. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Let me grab Michelle real quick. Have a look at what the first meeting with the Aquarius would be like. Drinks or dinner? Will it be friendly or romantic? What will he think afterwards? Okay. I see that, your question, Mika. Thank you so much. So we'll do a 3-month or going forward. All right. Let's see, Michelle. Give me 1 second. I just want to give my cards a little bit more of a shuffle here. Please make sure you guys hit the like button for the video. That would be great. After I do these paid readings, then I'm going to pull a card for each sign. Maybe I should call it outcome for your situation. Whatever your question is, I think I'll do that. All right. We'll see. I haven't decided. Okay. All right, Michelle. Look at the first meeting. What will this be like? All right, 3 cards for Michelle. Well, he's definitely going to pay for dinner. So that's a plus. Oh, King of Pentacles. The Ace of Cups. Oh, there will be drinks. Yes, yes, yes. There will be an overflow of drinks, Michelle. Okay. So this man is, if you're looking for feelings, forget it. He will be friendly, but you're not going to get a read on his emotions because the King of Pentacles is very reserved with his emotions, okay? He will offer to take care of the tip, take care of dinner, take you out. It will be very formal with him. And as far as any type of emotion that you might get from him, it will come out while drinking. And he may say something to you that there's a potential here, or I really like being with you, or you know, I'm enjoying my time. It feels good to sit here with you, that kind of energy, right? But I don't see him being like overly emotional, right? He'll be feeling it, definitely. And he will, but he'll be drinking probably. But he'll definitely be feeling it. And he'll be feeling the potential for something to go forward with you. Okay. But he'll be reserved in sharing that. It'll come out just like I said, after maybe a couple of drinks, or he gets a little, I don't know, tipsy. But he will, I'm just getting this message. I'm hearing him thinking to himself, I'm so blessed to be in your presence or to be connecting with you. Wow, that's nice. That's really, really nice. So yeah, I mean, he's going to take really good care of you. Dinner for sure, because you know, he'll be looking at the menu and probably you know, ordering for you. All right. Well, I mean, Michelle, you know, it's like a first date. You got to keep your emotions within. You definitely, you'll get a sense after a couple of drinks, but I mean, he's Aquarius. He's not going to be an emotional guy to start with. They usually aren't. Flirty, yes, but it's not a depth of feeling. takes, you know, Aquarians are just not like that. They're just much more logical. Aquarian males, much more logical in their thinking, and they process everything through this logic filter. So, but he'll be feeling it for sure. And like I said, he'll probably be choosing your meal or something. Yeah, he's looking at the menu like, he's very thoughtful, though. I will tell you this. He's a very thoughtful person. He's looking at the meal. He's holding his drink, looking at his plate. You'll notice he'll look at his plate a lot. There's an energy of his reservation comes from being a little bit shy. Now, I don't know if that's his general personality or if it's just being in your presence, but it's definitely he will have a feeling of feeling like very grateful and blessed. Like this was um, divine timing or for you guys connecting. So it's all very positive. Yeah, he's looking at the menu. He'll look at the menu and then be like, would you like to have this for dinner? Like that kind of, you know, kind of just doing his thing, you know, like he's very a gentleman, very gentlemanly. After Page of Pentacles and the muscular arms, and now the King of Pentacles, looking at him, and these interpretations are hilarious. Yeah. Oh, he's in the restaurant business? Well, that's probably why he's going to order for you. Mm-hmm. Yep. Okay. So, good luck. That's so cute. All right. So, who do we have next here? Let's see. All right, Shamika, Elizabeth, and Macy. Thank you. So Shamika has 3 cards. Oh, you're welcome. My readings are always funny. Okay. Hold on one sec, Abby. I'll double check. Um, all right. Let's find Shamika. Let me scroll back up. And I am here without any moderators right now, so please bear with me. Um, hold on, Shamika, I'm just scrolling. Oh, there you are. Virgo here and want to know what's to come in the next 3 to 6 months. Okay, Shamika, let's take a look. What's to come in the next 3 to 6 months for Shamika? Okay. For love. Right? Love. We're looking at love. Okay. Oh, thank you, country lady. Would you like to be a moderator? Okay. You don't want to know about love, Mika? Or you do? I'm sorry. You just, or is just general? Oh, like if I see a new place. All right. So you're not really focused on love. Okay. Let's take a look here. Next 3 to 6 months energy. All right. So a loan is being given of some sort. Thanks, country lady. Yeah. So there's some type of a loan that you'll receive or approval for something. Like a bank loan or something that maybe you've applied for, or money coming from somebody, somewhere, an offering of some sort. From usually the 6 of Pentacles represents somebody who has a lot of money. So there's like a loan or a gift of some sort to help you financially within the next 3 to 6 months, definitely. Okay, there could be some kind of money coming from a local, state, government type of situation. You know, could be taxes, refund of some sort. You know, at those, one of those levels. Okay. will help you out greatly. Let's take a look here. All right, there's travel as well. There could be like, there's movement. It could be a new job. It could be a new place, moving to a new city. Also, it could be connected to the Six of Pentacles, which means whatever this is being offered to help you allows you to have movement, okay, in the direction you are trying to go. Okay, it's basically like saying now you can plug in your GPS and get going. Okay, now you have, because I feel like you may have been waiting for something, and now you have the opportunity to like get in your car and make or take action, move forward. Okay, so this is very beautiful energy, right? And I'm just giving you the roundabout energy for the 3 to 6 months going forward. The next thing we're seeing here is the Seven of Wands. So very protective energy as well. For some reason, you may be needing to defend yourself or fend off. You might have people or someone who is in disagreement of your choice, perhaps, maybe, or a choice. So you may find yourself having to like push back a lot. Whatever your decision is, it's right. Whatever comes towards you and you decide that this is what you want to do, it's right. And you will defend it and keep whomever or whatever from trying to take you down. And this is very important for you to understand. It's not major arcana, it's minor. I don't feel like anyone is going to succeed in trying to fend you off or win against or go up against you. I feel like you're going to be in a position where you're going to take the high road, stand your ground, whatever it might be. All right. So it's all very positive. So, yeah. So whatever's going forward for you, you'll get the help you'll need. You'll be able to make a move in the direction you want to go. But you are going to have to stand your ground about this for some reason. Because there are going to be opposers or people who may try to oppose this or tell you no. So next 3 to 6 months, be wary of that energy. Don't falter. Stand up. Be brave, whatever it might be. All right, Elizabeth, I hope that was helpful. You're welcome. And we have we have Elizabeth and Macy and Abby. Okay. Hi, Elizabeth. Love for life forever. Okay. I'm Elizabeth, and I want to get clarity on my 10-year relationship. I'm a Gemini, and he's an older Taurus. Okay. So it's just one card, but I'll do my best to give you as much clarity as I can right now here. Okay. Clarity on this 10-year relationship. Gemini, and he's an older Taurus. Okay. Elizabeth, please give her clarity on this relationship. Okay. Do you remember that song by Huey Lewis? Wait, working for a living, living for a living. Taking what you're giving because you're working for a living. So, the clarity is the Eight of Pentacles. I don't exactly know what's going on or what is happening, but it feels to me like this is a relationship that effort will keep being put in. Okay. If you're questioning what's going on. So your Taurus might be always very focused on other things, like always has a task or something to do. Usually, sometimes Taurians can be deemed as being lazy, but I don't think it's laziness. I think it's stubbornness. So this person is your Taurus seems to be either always working or always working on something or always putting his energy or effort, and sometimes that can feel neglectful. However, I don't feel like that's the case. I just feel like this is the nature of the Taurus's energy, and that he's actually not lazy. He's just stubborn and has a hard time budging. He just tends to feel like he's very routine, and he's okay with the day after day after day after day type of work or energy. Okay, he needs to have that. So as far as the relationship goes, I feel like he's fine with the way it is. He doesn't see any need to change it, to alter it in any way, or to leave it. He's just perfectly happy with the way things are. And he feels good about it and he enjoys it. 10 years is a long time. So if you're looking for progress into, if you're not married and you're looking for that or something more to evolve, I don't feel like he's even considering that, because he just feels like, why change it? It's good. So, depending on what it is that you're looking for, I guess you'll have to figure out if this is okay. I don't see this man, like I said, altering it or changing it or leaving it or moving it forward. I just feel he's kind of like, whistle while you work, like he's just quite content. The card after this is the Nine of Pentacles. So, it's just an energy of being content. Um, it's stability, right? And he just, that's all that he wants, really. That's what he's just happy with. So it's neither bad nor good. It's just neutral, right? You're welcome. Okay, we have Macy. She would like 3 cards. And if anybody else, you made a payment, you can go ahead and make a payment here. This is a link for 3 cards. And this is the link for 1 card. Okay. So let's take a look and see where Macy's question is. I just have to scroll back up a little bit. See if I can find it. And then Abby, I'll do your question. All right, let's see. I don't see Macy's question. Abby, what is your question? If you're still here, Abby. Thank you, country lady. I truly appreciate you helping. Okay, let's see. It says that she's not able to receive money. What's going on, Vivian? Is there something, are you talking about my PayPal? You just tried to send 20? Oh, what country are you in? I don't have Cash App. Sorry, I don't use Cash App. Abby, are me and my Aquarius just going through a rough patch? Or is the emotional distance coming from him and my irrational anxiety actually signs that there's someone else or that he's not into it anymore? Okay. Oh, there's Macy. All right. So Abby. So your Aquarius, you're going through a rough patch and there's emotional distance. So your anxiety is thinking that there's somebody else or that he's just not into it. All right, let's take a look and see what's going on with him. Okay. Well, he's going to contact you again. um, Strength card. Fixed energy for sure. You know what? Let me tell you something. What I feel like is going on here with him is he is he might be doing some writing. I don't know why I'm feeling that. So we have Leo and Cancer energy. Okay. Okay. He's going to message you and he's going to come see you. It's really simple. So the Page of Wands is an energy of someone who has a crush, you know, like he's definitely digging you. He probably just pulled back because of a rough patch and just going to let the dust settle a little bit before he reaches out to you again. Aquarian men have a tendency, fixed signs, have a tendency to males have a tendency to just withdraw because they have very stubborn energy. So it's difficult for them to just kind of break out of where they're rooted, and just kind of go with the flow. Fixed signs are not usually go with the flow types. Mutable signs are definitely go with the flow. Sagittarius, Virgo, Gemini, and Pisces. Very go with the flow people. But fixed signs, no. So, you know what? I feel like he's just... No, I'm not seeing anybody else here. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. This is you. This is the only female in this card, and it's the Leo card. So I feel like he's going to message you again. There will be communication, and he might want you to apologize or just give him some soothing, like pet him a little bit. Like he feels kind of, he feels a little bit out of control, I guess, by whatever might have happened, or if there was whatever this rough patch is. And I think he needs a little tenderoni care, a little tender loving. Okay. Yeah, and then the chariot is coming back in your direction, moving in your direction, traveling to see you, connecting with you. Okay. Well, see, here's the thing, Abby. You got to trust what I'm telling you. If you don't, then I can't help you. Because if you're thinking in your head already that he's with his ex, and that's what you are going with, then that's what you got to go with. And that's a little bit of insecurity going on there within you. And you got to sort that out. You know, I'm seeing movement here. I mean, he could be talking to his ex and maybe like communicating, but and then goes away. So I'm not seeing like anything. There's nothing romantic here. There is, maybe he's got a crush on her. Maybe he's got a crush on you. But crushes are just, they're nothing, you know, they're just like, I just like you, but it's not anything you got to base anything on. Right. There's always a tendency when someone pulls away that the first thing everybody thinks is they're with somebody else. Guys think that too. It's not just females. Guys think if you're not talking to them, they get like, oh, if she's not talking to me, who's she talking to? And that's not always the case. Sometimes the guy's not talking to you because you're not talking to him. And vice versa. Sometimes that girl is not messaging you because you're not making effort towards her. And it doesn't mean there's somebody else there. All right. So I don't feel like you should worry about it. It's your fears, definitely, and your anxieties, for sure. until you have actual proof, this is what I say all the time. Until you have proof that there's something else going on, don't be bothering with those thoughts because they're a waste of space. They rent space in your head and they just disrupt your day. So as soon as a thought about somebody else, there's somebody, they're cheating or talking to somebody else, diminish it immediately. Get rid of it. Rebuke it, right? And only rebuke facts. I mean, only hold on to facts. That's all. If you see something, there's communication or you catch something going on, then you've got something that you need to address. Otherwise, let that shit go because it's just not going to serve you at all. You're welcome. Okay, Macy. All right, let's see. The recipient is unable to receive payments. Kyle Moon? No, I am not Kyle Moon. Who the heck is Kyle? I want to tell you guys real quick. I have been having this happen around the holidays, and I am so glad that you're bringing this to my attention. Somehow, I've had this happen a couple of times where there was like a different name on my PayPal, and I don't know what's going on. And PayPal is not communicating anything about any kind of hacker. So what I'm going to tell you is just go to my PayPal. Because let me look here. Let's see. Do I have in there PayPal me? That's my direct link. Let me type it again for you. Vivian and C. And Macy, I'll be right with you. My direct link is PayPal.me. No, it's okay. I don't know why it keeps doing that. Everyone, like around the holidays, you have to be so careful. I had this happen to me on Instant Go. Are you doing a $20 payment or a 10? I will take you, that's the link directly to my PayPal. Click on that and then there should be a bar that's open where you can input the $20. So I just clicked on it and it took me directly to my PayPal. So try that. Hey Joyce, welcome. No, yeah, don't be sorry. It's fine. I understand. It's frustrating when you're trying to do something and you get redirected or there's a blockage. Okay. Macy. Okay, great. Awesome. I'm sorry about that. You're welcome. All right, Macy. Macy wants to know. Macy says, I'm an Aries. He is Libra. Is he the one? Oh, the one. All right, let's take a look. Is he the one? Oh, that's such a question. I hope that you guys at some point will get away from the one phrase because I think that is just so much pressure to put on somebody and it's so much pressure on yourself. Because as soon as something goes wrong or there's a problem, then we immediately think, oh, I guess he wasn't the one. And no, that's not the case at all. But I will tell you what I see here. Okay. I got your 20, Vivian. Great. I saw it. I went into PayPal and it's verified. It's there. So all you need to do is just post what it is that you would like to know here. And we're good. All right. I don't know if Macy's still here, but let's take a look. Hold on. I'm an Aries. He's a Libra. Is he the one? Okay. For Macy, 3 cards. All right. Queen of Cups. Justice. Ah, boy. Okay. Macy. So you're getting some intuitive downloads. Happy holidays, Kim. You're getting some intuitive downloads right now. You're feeling something. And the reason why you're questioning it is because of this Knight of Wands energy. Okay. Um, because the Knight of Wands is kind of an in and out. Lusty, passionate, lots of fun. I don't ever like to say that the Knight of Wands is stable, is a stable energy, right? It's not a king. And you know, a queen is looking for her king. Queens and kings go together. Emperors and empresses go together. But you're dealing with a knight, and he is not fully evolved. Now, will he evolve to be your king? Maybe. But right now, I don't feel like he's coming across as the one. His actions, you know, he does have like a nobility about him in the sense that he wants to do the right thing and he tries to balance things out. And he does try, he's truthful, and I do feel like he is honest with you. But I feel like you're looking for something a little bit deeper emotionally, and you're keeping a lid on your feelings as showing up as the Queen of Cups, because his energy is that of someone who is a kind of immature, or is just he's all about the passion and the lust, and the Knight of Wands is never usually very stable. I think if any knight that would give some indication of this person being the one would be the Knight of Pentacles, because he's much more stable. But this Knight of Wands is kind of, he's in just as fast as he's out, right? This, you know, I mean, his horse is just roaring to go. So I would just be careful of putting all your eggs in this guy's basket at this time. Just because there's not enough information. Because as far as I know, like from what I'm seeing here right now, no, he is not the one. He is the one to have fun with. He is not Mr. Right now. He is Mr. Right now. He could change, of course, he could change. And I do feel like he's trying to be somebody's king. He's trying to do the right thing. I don't feel like you feel like you can't trust him, but he's more about in and out, having fun, passionate, lusty energy. He's not evolved to where you are just yet. Okay, so I wouldn't, he's still a potential. So I wouldn't put all, I always say, never put all your, invest or all your eggs into a potential that you know there aren't going to be a full, it's a risk is what I'll say. If you want to take the risk, take the risk. But if there's anything that's showing that the potential is there and he really could evolve into a king, and you believe that and you see that, and there's, you know, evidence of that, then it's worth taking the risk. But if not, probably hold back a little bit and maybe wait. Keep your emotions, you know, keep a lid on things for yourself, right? Because she's the only, the Queen of Cups is the only major court card that has a lid on that cup. So it's not necessarily negative. It's not overly positive, but it's just going forward. It seems like you just got to be careful. Okay. So that was for Vivian. And so we have Lorena. Thank you, dear. I appreciate this. All right, let's see your question. Hi there. Wait a minute. Hold on a minute. I didn't do Vivian. I did, what did I just do? Now I'm forgetting. Macy. Now we have to do Vivian. Sorry about that. Okay. No, my mistake. I was looking at, I looked at your name when while I was saying that. Okay. And then Lorna, I'll be right with you after Vivian. Okay. So Vivian says, what's in store for Chad and I in the next 6 months? Will he come back? How does he feel? Okay. Let's take a look here. I can't believe I have 20 people on the personal readings right now. Please make sure you guys give the video a like before you leave. I would truly appreciate that. I see a lot of you have been doing that, so that makes me very happy. Okay. All right, Vivian, 1 second. Let's see. What's in store for Chad and I in the next 6 months? Will he come back, and how does he feel? Okay. Oh, good, Macy. Will he come back, and how does he feel? Okay. Wow, Queen of Cups as well. Interesting. Is anybody here a water sign? Vivian, you? Or have dominant water in your chart? Again, I always say the Queen of Cups, she's very intuitive. Okay, so you must have, a heartfelt intuition. Some people have that logical intuition. Some people have that emotional intuition. You've got some kind of emotional intuition that's very prevalent within you, right? Very heartfelt energy. Taurus is Venus energy. Okay. So Venus is all about love and partnerships and relationships. So your intuitive self is really standing out right now at this time. And I see you definitely paying attention to your feelings. Okay. And not sharing anything because I feel like you're not 100% sure if you should reach out or say anything or express your feelings. So you're really just all up in the feels right now. Okay. Queen of Cups is not usually, well, she's not in an energy of communicating right now. Okay. And I know you're asking, will he come back? So yeah, the Three of Cups does represent a reunion, a reconciling, a joyous period. This could have something to do with the holidays or some type of holiday event. Okay. Um, mm, I feel like there's a lot of cup energy here, so there is a lot of emotional stuff going on. I feel like he does want to come back. He does want to spend some time with you and share feelings with you. Okay. In a joyous, at some type of an event, or it doesn't have to be an event, like a party or a celebration. It could be like a seasonal thing, a seasonal celebration. The 3 does represent communication. So I feel like there's communication here about connecting, about getting together, about reconciling, or having a reunion of some sort, or going out somewhere, asking you to go somewhere where there's a lot of people, okay, or some friends. Or you may actually see him at something, and there's communication between you, amongst others. It's like a public thing. It feels public. Public in the sense where there's just a lot of other people. It's not one-on-one. Okay. Now, we have the Five of Swords. Hey, Toki. So the Five of Swords is definitely, 5 represents unmanageability. Honestly, I feel like he's going to try to strong arm you, like take no prisoners. He's going to come back very, like in a very bossy way. Almost as if saying, Number one, there isn't anybody else. If there were other people or other suitors, I feel like he's going to tell you that they're gone. He's done with that. If there were, that you would know about. Or he will tell you that he's not interested in anybody else. He's not dating anyone. He doesn't plan to. He's not trying to. But I was picking up that he will try to strong arm you back into this relationship. In other words, basically saying you're mine and you're going with me or you're coming with me or we're going to be together. And that's like a very a bossy energy. And I don't know if he's even like that. But I feel like he's just gonna man up. You know what I mean? Like the Five of Swords basically tells it like it is and says, and this is a card of communication. Like whatever's not manageable in my life, I'm taking the lead now. So I feel like that alpha energy. Oh, he is bossy? Yeah, okay. Well, he's gonna, like, you guys will reconcile, or there'll be some type of, like I was saying about the Three of Cups, communication or coming together, and then he's definitely taking on that alpha energy of, like, and slaying anybody else who he thinks you might be connected to as well. So a little bit possessive and jealous. All, the Five of Swords always reminds me of, like, those... negative virtues in people: jealousy, possessiveness, sloth, greed, all that. Like he will display that and just like grab his woman by the hair and drag her into the cave. Like, this is my woman. So, hey, everybody likes what they like. And so I just see him doing that. He tries to be bossy, yeah. But he is bossy, but he tries. But yeah, I just see him kind of like taking on that, communicating like, no, you're mine. We're doing this. You're coming with me. Not by the hair. Not by the hair of my chinny chin chin. Like the big bad wolf. That's crazy. Trying to blow your house down. All right, let's move on to Lorna. You're welcome. Lorna. Okay, thanks for patiently waiting, you guys. I appreciate it. All right, Lorna. My question is, do I wait for him, he's a Leo Virgo cusper, to make comms and reconnect, or should I take action? When can I expect us to reconcile? Does he want to be with me? So when you say comms, you mean to make a commitment or communication? See, I'm like, I have to just verify that first because I want to make sure. Communication, okay. All right. So you're not in communication right now. How long have you not been in communication? Like, how long has it been? Let me see here. Let me give my cards a little more of a shuffle. On and off a couple of weeks. Okay. So he's really not communicating. He's not initiating, really. It's very sporadic communication. All right, so you want to know if you should basically initiate communication. Does he even want to be with you? I get it. Let's see. Well, your answer here is, yeah, to put in the effort. But let's take a look here. I want to see what else they have to say, because your message here is this is a card about putting in effort. All right. I want to clarify a little bit more though. So just I take back what I said about yes, you should reach out, because this can go either way. This could just be about refocusing your energy as well. So let me see here. So we have the Hierophant. I mean, he does want to be with you, yes. All right, here's the message. This just suddenly just became very clear. I don't think you should reach out to him. All right. I think you should be patient and wait for him. He might be very busy or focused elsewhere on something that's going on with him, like a work or a project or something, or something to do with building something or creating something, or trying to get money for something, or whatever it might be going on. But the Hierophant here, and the Hierophant represents marriage, traditional values, traditional roles, corporations, moral values. Okay. So I do feel like that is something that's very important to him, right? And also faith as well. The Hierophant usually represents the Pope. So rebuilding his faith, or fixing things in his life. Okay, yeah. So he follows doctrine of some sort, or he has a strong faith. I feel that he is on a temporary, is temporarily absent, but for good reason. I feel like you should just leave him be. Don't reach out to any, allow him to initiate. But you may need to have a conversation with him about where. Don't ask him where this connection is going, because then you're giving your power away and you're leaving it all up to him. And guys flip out if you're going to leave the pressure. That's too much pressure for them, because they have no clue, even most of the time, like, what they're going to do in the next 5 minutes. So I feel like the conversation really needs to be steered in the direction of, this is what I want in this connection. And not to ask him what you are or what you guys are going to be, or get rid of all that. That's just because you're half of this whole, and you get to decide as well. So you may need to say to him, you got a lot going on in your life right now. You're doing this, you're doing that. I trust you, I love you. But you don't seem to have availability or time for me right now. You seem to temporarily walk away or leave a lot, and then you're back, and then you're in, and then you're out, you're in and out. So you may need to say to him, this is what I'm looking for, and we have similar values, but maybe you need to just take a little time out and go do what you need to do. Fix your stuff, figure out what you want, and come back if you want to come back, and, we can talk then and see if things have changed or if things are better, and if we, either need to just go our separate ways, or stay together, right? So I do feel like he doesn't really focus too much on emotions or his feelings. He focuses on more of morals and the right thing to do, right? Which is excellent, which is really great, because he has some type of maybe moral upbringing where, like, he's not the type, if he felt like cheating, despite how he feels, he won't do it because he believes in right and wrong. Okay. And that's very positive. So I wouldn't pressure him. I would just, leave him be. When he initiates, do have that conversation. Yeah. And yeah, he seems solid. When the Hierophant's here, this is a very solid energy. This is like somebody who lives by a code, despite how he feels. They have discipline. He's disciplined. And if he doesn't feel like, he doesn't go by his emotions, if he doesn't feel like feeding the dog, he knows it's morally wrong to not feed the dog, even though he may not feel like getting up off the couch. The dog is hungry, so he has to do the right thing. So I feel like he lives his life like that. And whatever he's got going on right now, leave him be. And then when he initiates, have that conversation and tell him this is where you are. And, you're in and out a lot, so maybe you need some more time. And I'm going to let you have that time to go figure out what you got to do and take care of things. Oh, you're welcome. I'm glad that you're at ease. Yeah. No sense in stressing and worrying. That never changes anything, does it? Ever, ever, ever. You just got to be clear, and give him his space. I hope that it works out though for you. That would be awesome. You'll have to pop back in and let me know. Okay. Oh, all right. Martine. Am I saying your name right? Martine. You're welcome, Lorna. Martin. Um, oh, Ingborg. Hi, how are you? It's been a while. Can you please give me a reading for the next 3 months? I certainly can. Let's take a look. Good to see you. Haven't seen you in a while. All right, the next 3 months. And I am going to be here until, let's see, like 8 more minutes, and then I have to go. All right, let's take a look. Ingborg. Next 3 months. Do you want anything specific like love, career, or health? Well, not medical, but spiritual health, or just general? Hey, Lorna, you just have to, if you're on your phone, you just want to like disable the chat, and then you could just like the video, hit the like button. Okay, love and financial. All right, next 3 months for Ingborg. Oh, well, hooray. Knight of Cups, so there's definitely love coming in here. Thank you, Lorna. I appreciate it. There's some type of proposal or somebody charming coming into your life. Usually, this is an emotional charmer, Prince Charming, someone who just sweeps you off your feet, very admiring you in some way. Sometimes it's an energy of, it could sometimes be someone who's in their 30s and 40s, I'd say late 20s, 30s, early 40s. Could also be just someone who has makes a very sweet gesture, comes in, you meet this person. I feel like this might be somebody new. This definitely cup water energy, so very fluid, emotional, and again, very charming. And there's a proposal or an offer of some sort in love that comes towards you. Okay. All right. Well, like I said, it could be somebody young, or it's just somebody who has like a just has a youthful mannerism. is what I want to say, when making this offer. They could be someone who's very steadfast and wise and older, but their mannerisms, as far as their emotions go, are youthful, right? So maybe a little bit, um, it wouldn't approach emotionally the way someone of your age bracket would, but more so the way someone younger would. If that makes any sense. But it's sweet, you know, it's endearing and it's charming. All right, so they could be of older age, right? But even if not any, apart from age, it's just some type of like, it could somebody be asking you on a date or offering something to you. It's very sweet, and you will be charmed by this person. Okay, Page of Swords. This could also be a job offer or some type of an offer with the Knight of Cups that gives you the good feelings. Okay, so if this is money coming in, it's just an offer or a proposal of somebody lending, could be lending you money, or somebody just coming in and giving some kind of maybe it's a raise. I'm hearing offering a raise or offering a position, a better position. It's something that, whatever it might be, that makes you feel good. Okay. So the Page of Swords is here, and it's telling you, I'm hearing, read fine print, check your source, whether in love and whatever the offer is. Two things are coming in love and finances, okay, as I just explained. But you're being advised here to have your guard up, definitely, because a knight is kind of like comes in, makes the offer, and then goes. So this might be something that comes in for you, these two things that are only available for a limited time. And before you are to accept, you're being asked to read the fine print, to communicate. So, for example, if somebody comes in that's just too good to be true, or an offer that comes in that's too good to be true, you're going to have to like really just investigate this, and you're not going to have a lot of time to do it. I don't know how much time, but you want to just make sure that it's on the up and up. Page of Swords is research. It's being studious, studying, figuring things out, watching, searching for answers, reading the fine print. It's communication. It's, the page represents like a newspaper or documents, something like that. Okay. You just want to make sure it's not a fly-by-night offer, and it's actually going to be something long-term. Okay. So you have the Ace of Cups. Wow. So you're definitely going to be, I see you taking on this energy of, wait, what? This is too awesome. But you know what? There's a potential here that's happening that's going to lead to a brand new start that's going to have you feeling very emotionally happy with the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups can represent, well, we know you're not having a baby. So it can represent, maybe there's baptism, there's an offer coming in. So it's emotional, has an emotional, and will have an emotional effect on you. It's baptism, new business, this is something that's coming from, this is grace. This is something that's coming to you, that it's now time for you to have this, and it's coming through in the form of somebody in the flesh offering this to you. So it's kind of like divinely guided influences behind what's coming here for you. And you might actually, as well as you're being advised to check, you might actually feel like, this is too good to be true. Be careful that you're not overly suspicious. Just be discerning. but don't be too suspicious about the situation, right? Because it seems like this is a gift, a blessing. It's coming for you. Maybe it's something you've been praying about, and here it comes. And it's so funny because that just happened to me the other day. I've been praying about something for like a year, and it finally came to me yesterday. So, whatever you've been hoping or wishing or praying for, it seems like your God always hears those prayers. So, very beautiful. I have just me primary feathers. I am getting ready to wrap up. You can send in your payment if you would like to get a question. It's $10 for one card and $20 for 3 cards. So, and then I'm going to do just me's reading, and then yours if you're here. If not, then I'm going to disappear. So you can just put in 10 at the end when you click on that link, 10 or 20, whichever you like. Okay, just me. Hi, this is just me. What's the future? Oh, you're welcome. What's the future between my Virgo and my ex Pisces? And is there a chance of reconciliation in the near future time frame? So, between me Virgo and my ex Pisces, and is there a chance of reconciliation in the near future? Okay, let's take a look. Just me. All right, just me. Okay. Oh, there's definitely a potential here. There's a new start happening here. 6 of Pentacles. Oh, and the 7 of Wands. Okay. So I'm feeling time-wise, give me just a second here. Now this is going to be far off, so try not to. It's like 6 to 7 weeks. Okay, try not to be discouraged by that. It's still positive, but there's a groundbreaking new opportunity coming forward for you. And since you're asking in regard to your ex Pisces, I do feel like it has to do with that. In like 6 to 8 weeks. So what I feel like is happening here is there may be some type of communication or an opportunity for growth between you to have a new start. This is an action card with the Ace of Wands, so it's requiring movement. So there may be like a physical meeting or an opportunity for you both to meet in the physical plane, right? Whether it's, sharing dinner or going on some kind of a trip somewhere where there is like woods or like a woodsy area, I feel like. And I'm seeing a lot of generosity here. Okay. Coming forward. So like in like 6 weeks time. So what is that? That's like February. I feel like sometime in February or January. There's a reconciling. I feel like your Pisces, he's very sensitive and maybe even hypersensitive and kind of like gets reactive to things. So I feel like that's not going to change, but I do feel like the Pisces wants to offer something to you, but he's not sure. He sees that there's a potential for you guys to reconcile, but he's not going to throw himself into it right away. Okay. Um, and so, just so you know, I'm talking to just me, if you're still here. Um, he's not going to throw himself into this right away, but there definitely is going to be some reconciliation and a new start to have new growth between you. Um, and I feel like he's really going to defend it this time, but he's tiptoeing because I feel like he's a little fearful of you. He's a little fearful that you might be kind of needy with him. And he doesn't want you to be like that. But he does see there's a connection here. And he does see that you can have growth, but I feel like he wants you to he needs a space because he has a tendency to like dip out a lot or go and like disappear a little bit sometimes, and he needs to have that. And so he's weary that if he does do that, you will not, you'll question him or you'll get defensive or there'll be arguments or problems, right? About that. And you know what? It's just the way that he is, and he's probably never going to change that. He absorbs a lot, and he has to sometimes just kind of like retreat, which can be difficult for you. But there's so much growth here. There's so much opportunity here. You have a very passionate connection, or you did, and the physical intimacy is like was off the chain. So, and I can't believe I just said off the chain. Oh my gosh, do people even say that anymore? But it's definitely there. It's just there's conflict sometimes in this connection. One person has a tendency to feel there's an inequality at times that causes tension or conflict because one person's like this and the other person's like that. Like you're very opposing. But the universe wants this connection to grow, so maybe he does something and or you beg for communication or for him to come out of his cave, and then he gets defensive, and then when he gets defensive, you get defensive, and you don't give much back to him, and so there's this vicious cycle. It's just really about coming to a place of acceptance about who, okay, he's like this and I'm like this, and he needs his space and he needs his time, and you know what, so do I, and we shouldn't punish each other for that, for who we are, all right? Oh, this connection between you needs an extreme amount of patience and acceptance, really, in order to make it work. And it can work. It's just a matter of who's going to take the first step in reconciling that. Yeah, he might sometimes have that Piscean shark energy. Okay, so it looks like I got two more readings, Ingrid and Vieira. All right, let's see. Primary feathers, you sent 20. What is your PayPal name? Mm. And Ingrid, if you didn't post your question, you can. All right, somebody is primary feathers, so. Oh, you're welcome, just me. Thank you so much. That's very sweet. Okay, Ingrid is primary. Okay. So Ingrid says, recovering from energetic vampires, how do I get my creativity back? Trying to stay away from intimacy, but would that help with creativity? Oh no, creativity is intimacy. Staying away from that, I don't feel, artists, everything they do is based on their emotions. Artists are the most emotional there is. So, let's see. Oh, I guess just me was the other person. Okay. So, covering from energy. How do I get my creativity back? Okay, let's see. So when you say intimacy, do you mean like a physically, like an like with the opposite sex? All right. All right. See? They're saying you can't avoid the intimacy. Um, your creativity will suffer if you do not connect with others. This is the basis for your creativity, is the emotions and the connections that you have. You were burned, and that does happen. And you've learned something from it. You're a bit more cautious, but you can't be completely avoidant. It's not a loss, it's a lesson. All right? You didn't lose anything. You're still all in one piece, and you still have your talents and your abilities. Okay? So you got to rechannel that here. The Two of Cups. Sorry, the Two of Cups with the Caduceus is the healing energy. Okay, that's an angel energy. The lion represents Leo, and that has to do always with the arts and creativity. You need to connect with your family, and you need to look, all of these people, they're communicating here. Okay, there's no lack of intimacy there. They're communicating here. There's no lack of intimacy here. There's an energy of like the people you work with or whomever you're connected with, don't avoid because you've been burned. Okay, that really definitely has to do with healing thyself through your connections with others. That will form the basis of a solid foundation for your creativity. Okay, please understand that because this card represents stability in your connections with others. There might be an older, like a father or grandfather or someone that you need to connect with, either divinely or in on earth. Yes, definitely. They bring you strengths, and they bring you ground. They ground you, and so perhaps it's a lot about whoever the people are. I mean, the devil's here. Okay, that definitely is. You're fighting this force. This is what you're fighting against. So the devil card wants you to give in. The devil wants you to lay down your sword and succumb. Okay, and he's always going to be people who are the most spiritual are the ones who are attacked the most by evil. Okay, because they have access to Holy Spirit, to God, to good, and they have straight access to good, and the devil doesn't like that. So you got to get grounded and connect with those who bring you the most support. Don't disappear, because when you disappear, then you're out there by yourself, and he will come after you. He can't. There's power in numbers. This is a 10. He can't get to you easily when you are surrounded by others, because he has to go through them to get to you. All right? So, very easy. You have to ground with these people and get intimate with them, and they're going to heal that burn, because the devil, look, he holds that torch. He burns others. That's fire. They're going to help you heal that burn and reconnect to source, so that you can have that energy back for your creativity and what you need to do for yourself. Yes, don't give up on that, because that burn, that pain, is fuel for your creativity. Use it. Don't run from it. You can make great things with that pain. Turn that pain into something that can help others or share with other people. You got it. You already have it. Just reach out. Make that connection with somebody. So you're very welcome. I'm glad that you like that reading, and I have to get going. I have a private reading to do, phone reading shortly. So thanks everybody for being here. And when I'm done, as soon as I'm off the phone, I will place the timestamps. I didn't get to do the one card each, but that's okay. I'll try to do it tomorrow. Thanks everyone for your payments and being here, and the moderators for popping in when you did. I will see you guys tomorrow. Okay, have a good day. Bye.